We talk about the cloud a whole lot on this show, and today it's no different. But today we're going to jump into cloud-based systems management and talk to ScaleXtreme. For those who maybe aren't as educated in terminology for the clouds, kind of run everybody through the private cloud, the public cloud, hybrid clouds, and then what cloud-based systems management actually provides for customers.
Sure, absolutely. So I'll start with sort of the three phases of sort of computing over the past couple of years, right? So when we started out, we only had physical machines, so nobody had a virtualized system. Of course, virtualization was the first place where you disconnected the actual operating system and machine from the hardware. So the machine became mobile all of a sudden. You can move the machine around. Products like VMware, obviously, on the server side, had things like vMotion. You can move the machine around. You could encapsulate it, etc. So that's private cloud. How it's different from virtualization, there's one key difference, which I think everybody is citing. Virtualization is simply the platform which enables you to then increase utilization by running multiple machines on one system. What private cloud adds to the mix is this aspect of what they call self-service, and a whole bunch of provisioning and other pieces there. So you add a layer of software on top of the virtualization system, which then turns it somewhat into a private cloud. Now, public cloud is simply the same thing taken onto the internet. So systems like Amazon EC2 or Rackspace or even folks like BlueLock or others, any service provider, cloud service provider can sell you a machine. But the core technologies in the stack actually look very similar. It really depends on what provider you're using and what core-based virtualization product you're using. Now, the concept of hybrid cloud, so we covered private cloud and public cloud, which are essentially, think of them over time as the same thing. Hybrid cloud is the aspect where you can actually do things like spillover or move machines back and forth between the private and public cloud transparently. So you do things like virtualization format translations, and take machines, basically the images, the applications, and transport them across those. So that's kind of how I think people are starting to think about this.